Hey all you heroes and ghouls, and welcome to another edition of Jeff Rambles, the show where I just talk about whatever's off the top of my head in my workplace parking garage, because I don't have anything else ready to upload on my usual uploading schedule for any reasons. Hey, last time I said I might not be able to do any actual episodes all this week because of holiday stuff, and hey, here we are, halfway through, second out of 3 uploads, and yeah, that seems to be the case. I sincerely doubt that I'll be able to get anything ready at this point for the rest of this week, so we just kind of have to deal with that. It means you're going to see a lot more of my mug right up close. Ooh. Now then, just go ahead and pick a topic off the top of my head, something I want to say, something I want to talk about. Hey, let's go ahead and reflect on the 2020. It's definitely been a difficult year for pretty much everybody. Let's be real. It's been a huge year for rights activism, for so many things. I have definitely learned at this point that any future zombie movies that don't have half the population running towards the zombies because they believe it's a hoax is we can now officially call that inaccurate. Oh man. And a lot of people are very easily swayed by absolutely mindless conspiracy theories, and the people that are working hard to try to actually rectify problems and find solutions and minimize the damage while other people do that will inevitably get very little appreciation, and that's very sad. But we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel now for this whole pandemic situation, and hopefully things are not too terrible going forward. I've had a lot of people help me get through this year very well. Many in real life and many online. So I want to take the time to personally thank a number of people for just whatever they did that really helped out. First off, I want to of course thank my lovely wife Aurora and my amazing son Maverick, who are just the absolute best. Like I don't know what I would do without them at this point. Like, Aurora always likes to joke that, what would I do without her, and I couldn't get by without her, and I always shoot back that I did just fine before. But the honest to goodness truth is that, I mean, if I didn't have you anymore, hon, then things would definitely be a hell of a lot harder, and it's absolutely amazing that I have you to pick up the slack of all the things that I either forget, which there are many, or that I'm just simply not interested enough in remembering to begin with, again, of which there are many. Unfortunately, much of that is very important. Maverick, of course, just the absolute light of my life. I love you so much, and every day you say something new that is hilarious and funny, and you are so wicked smart. And man, I don't know what I can say that hasn't been said by every parent ever. You are just the absolute most wonderful thing in this whole world. I've had some difficulties with my family, and that's probably not going to be going away, but You know, my mother was an absolute wonderful gem that helped us out so much while we were saving up for our own house, and I will never not be grateful for that and all the things that she's ever done for me. I absolutely have never doubted her love, and I absolutely reciprocate it. My best friends, N and Sweet, you guys are fantastic. I don't get to see you guys nearly as much as I would love to. It's very difficult when you work 12-hour night shifts and I do a regular 8 to 5 day job. That makes things way harder. I wish I got to see you guys a lot more often. At least I see you on my Discord server, fairly regularly, chat and text. And we just had a whole recording session that was a blast. It was lots of fun, and I hope that we're able to really do that a lot more quickly. Both of you guys, we gotta figure something out as soon as the holiday's over. And speaking of my Discord server, I have so many friends that make things very, not just bearable, but a delight there. And so just to throw out some names, because there's definitely more than I could bear to bring out. Ashley, you are loved. I know you have issues of your own all the time, but you are absolutely loved, and you make things very entertaining for me and everyone else, and you provide a lot of structure to my server that I would otherwise be completely unprepared to try to enact in my own way. And I enjoy the games that we play together, and your stories, your characters, always great. Hugh, I adore that you play every single one of my videos, even if you stop commenting on every single one. The fact that you still play through all of them is awesome. My backup moderator, you are so appreciated as well, and you have a lot more whimsy and charm to you than I think you give yourself credit for. Blake, hey, I know I get frustrated with you a lot, but I hope you know that I love you too. You're fantastic to have around, and I always like to see the evolution of your art skills, and you're still a vital and appreciated member of our little community. Hey, Kieran, yo, you're another one I don't get to see as often as I would like, but I just want to go ahead and say that ever since I found out that you also like Stargate, it has been so good to have someone else to talk to that's got that same enjoyment of something that, while definitely popular among certain crowds, I've never had anyone else I could really talk to in that much detail about it. So I'm glad that I found we had that common thread. Nick, Mr. Upside Down Man in the land down under. You have such a messed up sleep schedule, you'd almost think that you were American, not on the other side of the planet. Thank you so much for your unique brand of weirdness, and thank you so much for being such a tremendous help in making thumbnails and other artwork for this channel. It is beyond appreciated. It is adored. Thank you. Moving on from my Discord server, I want to talk about other people who aren't particularly part of that server, but other people that I've met just online in the course of doing Hell Yeah Gaming and how much all of you mean to me, what you've done for me, starting off the top with Allie, one of the 2 creators of A Cotillion, which has proven to be by far the biggest video series of my channel, and I am extremely sad that I've gotten through the game, because now I know my channel is going to take such a huge nosedive down, and it's all thanks to you. You're a fantastic friend that I enjoy chatting with, bouncing ideas off of, and just in general interaction with. Mark the Dragon Ball Dad. Hey, this year's been particularly rough on you, I know, especially this last couple weeks, but I just want you to know that, you know, it's you were one of the most genuinely nice, lovable people I've ever met, and it is a delight interacting with you at every turn. So let's keep on keeping on. I wish you the best recovery of your situation, and if I ever saw you in person, the very first thing that I would do is give you a great big hug. Chris, Mr. Shion Petra 92. Hey. Earlier, I don't remember if it was earlier this year or later in 2019, but hey, you came to me saying you saw some of my videos, wanted to do some collaboration with me. Car just pulled up next to me, sorry, got distracted. And then ever since, you know, we've chatted off and on. We're both in each other's Discord servers. We've done a few videos together, and hey, it's always cool having you around, and just knowing that I've got you lined up to do some voicing in the Sentil region project I'm working on is fun, and I look forward to our next cooperation together. And then next up, hey, Ryan Molina. I originally found you on a site that shall go unnamed, and thought that through one of the little crawls, demo crawls of videos going across the top of it, saw your Kung Quan Todd, thought that looked too ridiculous not to watch, and then ever since, you know, I've been off and on regular viewer of you, and just the fact that we started interacting on Twitter has always been a pretty fun situation, where it's one of those things like, you see a creator that you enjoy, and then you never really think that they're someone that you'll ever talk to, you know, not quite in the same way as like a celebrity status, where like, oh my god, Keanu Reeves, The Rock, not quite something like that, but like, you know, you see their stuff, you enjoy it, but it never clicks to you that it's still a person that you can interact with. The fact that we have, you know, we have struck up what I think is a casual, fun friendship. I don't know if you feel the same way and would attach the word, you know, the F word to it, but I certainly do. And I've learned way more about Dragon Quest than I ever knew I would, even because I had not played any Dragon Quest for many years. But just again, just seeing someone that I in a way looked up to a bit, and still kind of do, making those connections has been fun. And through you, I've, you know, also met Josie, who I don't talk to nearly as much, but is still, you know, really fun girl. Love you too, Josie, with a lot of similar interests. Hey, just really appreciate, you know, everything, and the entertainment and the connections. So this is running on for 15 minutes, which is a good 5 minutes longer than I usually like to do these rambles. So I'll go ahead and end things off here. Maybe I'll do a part 2 on other people or things that have really kept 2020 going well for me. Maybe not, I don't know. It all depends on how I feel, because Friday is also Christmas! Woohoo! And I'll be in a completely different part of the state at that time. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hey, have a fantastic holiday season. I gotta get going so I can hop back in and clock back in before my lunch break's officially over. So, again, have a fantastic rest of your day and holiday season. And this year has been rough, so to raise all of our spirits, I think we all deserve a great big hell yeah.